Good morning, Roadrunners. Oh, I like that. Let's hear it a little louder. Good morning, Roadrunners. Fantastic. Is Miss Miller out here?
Right there.
Where are you? Oh, right there. All right. On cue. Perfect. All right. Well, welcome. Hey, this is very exciting. This is my first time, and I think the school's first time in a long time having an assembly outside in this area. Okay. Normally we're in the quad, kind of crouched together, but this is perfect. Really like how everyone came on in. You found your spots. Excellent job. We're here to celebrate a Memorial Day today, so we're going to get started with a little presentation. But again, great job walking in, and it's exciting to see the whole school out here at one time. So really excited to see that. So I'm going to begin with a little welcome. We are recording this for your parents, so I will post the link later on in the evening so the parents can see our assembly here, because typically we are able to invite parents on campus. So welcome Roadrunner students, staff, families, and families that are watching through our video. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. Each year we reflect on the reality that on any given day, one event can change our lives forever. For this reason, and because a lot of details are not appropriate to share with really young children, in elementary schools we focus on the many heroic acts and the bravery regular citizens exhibited in a time of chaos. And we talk about how our freedom and the everyday safety we feel has come at a cost. And we leave the rest of the conversations to our parents. So tonight, parents, we encourage you to have the conversation you believe is appropriate for your child. A conversation that focuses on the lessons you learned and the characteristics you believe are important to carry on to our future generations. So now we're going to begin our ceremony with a presentation of colors presented by our Boy Scouts, then our Pledge of Allegiance, which we're going to ask some third graders to come up to help sign, and then our national anthem. So I'm going to begin with Neelan. He's going to begin with our presentation of colors. Come on up, Neelan.
Will the troop and audience please rise? Hats off. Color guard, attention. Color guard, advance. Color guard, prepare to post colors. Color guard, post colors.
Neelan and Camille Francis are going to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Begin.
Thank you. Stay standing.
Color guard, return to ranks. Color guard, retreat. Color guard, dismiss. Audience, you may be seated.
Stay standing, stay standing. Sorry, stay standing. Now we're going to lead, I forgot one thing. I apologize. I was going to have third grade come up and sign the Pledge of Allegiance. Totally missed that one. My apologies here with that. But stay standing. We are now going to have the national anthem. Thank you. Now you may be seated. Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, you guys can retreat. I'd like now to invite our Girl Scouts up, who will be singing "This Land Is Your Land." Thank you. Yeah. You guys can have exactly.
That was the first verse.
Thank you. I now have a little reflection to present to you. So Patriot Day is today's September 10th, but we celebrate on every day on every September 11th. Our country remembers an important day that all of you were not even born yet. We often reference this day as 9/11. It is now officially known as Patriot Day. Patriot Day commemorates the thousands of individual stories of bravery in times of need and crisis, and of the heroic acts that people perform without even thinking about it because they see it as part of their duty to their community and country. Heroes were everywhere on 9/11 and in the days afterwards. The shock and the sadness also brought people, families, friends, and strangers alike together in a way that felt special and united. We are remembering those heroes and those times and how their sacrifices helped make this land one of the beauty, safety, and freedom. As you live and enjoy the breaths you take today and tonight, before you go to sleep in preparation for your life tomorrow, kiss the ones you love, snuggle a little tighter, and never take 1 second for your life for granted. It's all too easy to take these little things for granted, but these are the things that truly matter. Breathe today and slow down. Appreciate the people and aspects of life that you rush by ever so often. Hold a door, give a compliment, do something for someone. No matter how small it may be, do the good. It does matter. Expressing your ideas respectfully and treating people who are different from you with kindness will always bridge gaps in understanding. So our big theme this year is just be kind, right? Be kind to one another. All right, we have a reading from a couple Girl Scouts, so come on up. We have Lean, Karina, Kate from our 6th grade. They're gonna do a little reading for you.
On September 11th, first responders showed amazing courage as Americans faced attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon in 2001. More than 400 responders lost their lives, including 343 firefighters, 60 police officers, and 15 METs.
While time passes, the impact of those events continues. The towers were rebuilt, the museum completed, the Flight 93 National Memorial opened. Many of the firefighters and law enforcement officers ran into towers to help victims when everyone else was running out. They searched through toxic ruins for the victims. Many of those heroes are still fighting today to overcome physical disabilities and diseases.
First responders help us in our time of greatest need. It is our turn to thank them. Thank you, firefighters, for saving hearts and homes.
Law enforcement, thank you for waking up every morning and putting your life on the line to the first responder trust.
EMT, nurses, and doctors live by the code. There is no higher honor than to be given the responsibility to care for another human being. Honor to soldier and sailor everywhere who bravely bears his country's cause. Honor also to the citizen who cares for his brother in the field and serves as best as he can. The same cause. Abraham Lincoln.
To first responders, thank you for protecting and serving us. Thank you for your sacrifice.
As John F. Kennedy said, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is to not utter words, but to live by them.
That was very well spoken. Now we're going to have our brownies come up, sing, and Girl Scouts become sing "You're a Grand Old Flag." Come on up. Very nicely done. Thank you so much. And now we have Avery Sargent who's going to read a poem for us.
You might see them in uniform, or maybe not at all. But know that they will be there when they get the call. No talk of weapon glory, more like protect and serve. Assemble to go shoot and respect the deserve. These are everyday heroes and women in blue. And don't forget the working dogs, they are heroes too. Know that if you need them, a hero will be here to help you in the darkest time. We could wait here. Robert Conway.
Thank you, Avery. Now I'm going to rewind real quick as I want to really recognize our third graders that probably practiced last night with the Pledge of Allegiance. So we're going to have just the third graders that I talked to yesterday that learned sign language last year. Come on up real quick. I want to make sure we recognize you and you're able to perform the Pledge of Allegiance. Well, keep everyone sitting. It's okay. But this way we can have them demonstrate the Pledge of Allegiance in sign language. Step up a little closer in front of the flags so everyone can see it. A little more, a little more. Perfect. Want me to start it? Okay, who's gonna start it? You got it, Gavin?
Ready? Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance
Thank you so much, third graders. Go ahead and have a seat. Sorry we didn't get you earlier, but I want to make sure we recognized you. Excellent job. At this time, and today is the main reason for today, Patriotic Day or Patriot Day, 9/11, is us recognizing our first responders, our military that really stood up on that day of 9/11. And many of us have family members, maybe dads, moms, uncles, aunts, cousins, that are in the military or are first responders. So if you have someone in your family that is a first responder or in the military, either retired or currently, I'd like you to stand up and we're going to recognize you and your parents and your family members by clapping for you. So go ahead and stand up if you have anybody, a first responder in your family, being a nurse, doctor, firefighter, policeman, anybody military. We'll have you stand up. So let's give a nice round of applause to all these students who have family members that are serving our country. So if you're standing right now, I want you, when you go home today, I want you to really thank those family members. If it's a phone call, if it's a hug to mom or dad, if it's a little note that you give to a relative, I want you to thank them for their service, okay? All right, thank you. Have a seat. So to conclude here, thank you to our current military and military veterans, our police personnel, our firefighters, our Coast Guard, and all others who serve and give so freely. These are the people who would fight, who would live their lives to protect you without thinking twice. And then lastly, not just for today, but any day you're out and about and have contact with military or first responders, just give them a thank you. So this concludes our Patriot Day assembly. Let's have a great day today. Let's really show kindness to each other. And as you go home and through the weekend, show kindness as you come across any first responders or military or anybody in your family. All right? So let's give a hand again for our Girl Scouts for their singing and brownies. Give a hand to our color guard, our Boy Scouts who presented the colors. And a quick round of applause for our speakers that were up here giving the speeches. So fantastic. So I'm going to dismiss you by class. So we're going to start towards the back. So we'll have sixth grade. You guys can stand up and head on out. Give me a thumbs up if you liked having the assembly out here. Give me a oh yeah. Oh. Wow. Fifth grade, go and stand.